there, how are you? And welcome to Moonlight Lessons. It's been a while. I went on a long hiatus, or whatever you pronounce that word. There are many changes that went in my life, most of them very, very positive. But I'm happy to be back here, so that's very exciting, and I hope you are doing well. If this is your first time here, welcome. The way it works is like you take your time and then you're going to choose one of these three piles, number 1, number 2, and number 3. And I have left timestamps in the description below so that we can take a look at what are the next big positive changes coming your way in 2025. So let's go and I'll see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number 1. Again, it's a delightful experience having you here after a while. So let's see what are the next big changes coming to you in 2025. Positive ones. We'll take a look at general messages, then career, then love, and finally some advice for you to move forward. So let's get started. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please protect us and give us some guidance as we seek understanding from pile number 1. If you can let us know what are 3 areas, 3 cards of big next positive changes that pile number 1 should know for the year 2025. Ooh, all right. So we have here some 8th house, intimacy. So for some of you, my dears, pile number 1, this can be in the literal sense, like you're definitely gonna have more, fun times with your partner or other people or even yourself in general. But that also tells me that you're going to allow yourself to to be more fearless, to do things that perhaps you were considering a bit taboo, or that perhaps you were afraid of what other people might think of you, and you're going to embrace this side of yourself way more. So you're definitely going to be feeling a bit sexier, okay? And yeah, just more in control of your sensuality, of who you are, and what are hobbies that you might find embarrassing. For example, when I was younger, I used to love anime. I don't watch it as much, but I'm rediscovering my love for it. But yeah, it just feels like you're gonna bring to life or embrace more the quote-unquote dark side of yourself that others might raise an eyebrow to, and you're going to embrace that more, and it's gonna make you look sexier, more confident. All right, but let's consider also going to be embracing more your sexual energy, and that doesn't only means that you're gonna have more sex, although it can definitely mean that. It's just, again, you're gonna own your feminine energy, your masculine energy, and just be more confident in who you are. So that's amazing. Good start, strong start. What else? What are some other areas, big changes for my pile number 1 in 2025? Ooh, healing, amazing. So if you are someone who went through a difficult situation in 2024 or a breakup even, I see you definitely getting over your ex. Like you're gonna have, like I mentioned, a lot of fun, sexy time, meeting new interesting people, and you're gonna slowly start like seeing like, what was I even thinking? This is a very specific message for those who went through a breakup. Are you ever gonna get over your ex and find other people? I would say absolutely yes, but a lot of healing again, and a lot of amends with your past and release of what's no longer under your control. And this will bring you more confidence. Like you're going to finally embrace who you are in this situation and accept it for who it is, and growth and heal from the past, which is amazing. Anything else, spirit guides, archangels, and angels for pile number 1? Ooh, right. And then here we have the 12th house, subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, and forgiveness. So one of the biggest themes I see for you, pile number 1, especially because we have the card here, the 1st house, right? It's a lot of inner work, a lot of surfacing of your subconscious mind. So for the longest time, you might have been repeating patterns, acting in ways that perhaps to you did not make sense. This could be self-sabotaging behaviors, but you are definitely, these secrets here with the 8th house are going to be bubbling through the surface. Like you're going to find out a lot of things about yourself in your subconscious mind, group number 1, that you had no idea were there. So this year is going to be a lot of revelation of secrets. It can even be in your family line, all right? But again, a lot of subconscious here, a lot of water, a lot of scorpionic Chiron energy, a lot of Piscean energy as well. So a lot to do with subconscious mind, magic, secrets, passion. You're going to understand yourself better, and you're going to see why you do the things you do. Maybe you even find that perhaps you have some self-sabotaging behavior, right? Or you put yourself in situations of auto-destructiveness almost, and you're going to start seeing why is that, and you're going to learn to prioritize yourself. I think that's also going to bring a lot of self-love, and it's going to make you very, very popular among friends, okay, and the people that you are attracted to, the people that you date. Like I say, I see a lot of fun times and a lot of romancing and dating, okay? But let's see what else. Okay, Spirit Guides, Archangels, and Angels. What is another big positive changes coming for my pile number 1 in 2025? Just general messages that pile number 1 should know. Oh, lots of them. So a bit too many, but let's see what's going on. So let Spirit be your guide. Yes, definitely. You're going to have more spiritual connections here. You're going to trust yourself and Spirit more. These are a bit too many, to be honest. Yeah, these are a bit too many. Can we get a bit less Spirit? Thank you. He's like, yes. Oh, wow. Let it shine. Honestly, love is all around you. See, you're going to have definitely, like, you're going to have love for yourself, right? You're going to be radiating so much confidence and sexiness and self-love that you're going to be attracting a lot of friends, even potential partners for dating. So if you're struggling right now with depression or anxiety or loneliness, just know that 2025 is going to be all about you, baby. You're going to be the center of attention in your life. You're going to be the queen, the king, okay? You're going to be the main dish. All right. Let's see what else. What else? Spirit Guides, Archangels, and Angels. Anything else for my pile number 1? Any general messages? Yes. So I feel like there was a situation in 2024 with this Not For You card, that and this all like healing and finally, because I see here a taking back of your power. So maybe in 2024 you had this situation that brought you to the edge, right? Like for lack of a better metaphor, like almost make you jump, like perhaps it make you extremely distressed, anxious and depressed. It could have been, again, like I say, a partner, a situation, a group of people, right, that were just not for you. And I feel like you're finally starting to understand that, okay, there's nothing wrong with me. It's actually these external circumstances and people that are not for me. And you're finally getting a grip on that. And you're healing from these past patterns. And you're realizing it's from your subconscious that you were trying to hold so far. Like, see, with truth be told, you're going to be shown the way. You're going to be shown, okay, for real, this is not for me, and it's going to be a huge blessing. You're going to choose yourself over whatever the situation here, and it's going to make you super popular. It's going to make you shine. So if 2024 was a bit challenging, I do see a lot of healing and confidence and good times in 2025 for sure. Anything else, Spirit Guides? Oof, yeah. Honestly, see, I feel like right now you might be very anxious. And with the 18th year, if I do 8 + 1 = 9, it reminds me a bit of the Sagittarius card on this deck, which is, and we have here journey as well. So maybe you have been considering separating yourself, again, from a group of people, a person, whatever circumstance this is, because I see it creates a lot of anxiety here currently. You're going to separate. It might be a job, to be honest, or someone who's trying to control you financially, like a boss or even a partner or family members. You're going to be moving from that. And by moving from that, see, you're definitely going to find, like you saw here with the 10th house, like reputation. You're gonna have a better reputation, like you're gonna be very loved. You're gonna find your tribe, if you will, in 2025. And this is, guess what, gonna bring you both love and money, but you kind of have to take the road less traveled. That's where I'm hearing. You're gonna have to think as an independent woman or man for yourself, okay? And just kind of know that, yeah, don't be afraid. Like the path ahead of you is quite positive, as long as you realize that what you're trying so hard to hold on is not for you. Okay? So let's take a little bit more general messages before we move to your career. So spirit guides, archangels, and angels, any other big changes? Oh man, this is so good. Look at that. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yes, you might be traveling or moving, right? And this can be short distance, but for some of you, definitely can be another country, another city, another job, right? Just moving away overall for this anxiety here. And that is going to be the best move for you. So if you have been thinking about this, group number 1, take this as your sign to, yes, move on with the next step that you're thinking about and follow your intuition. Put yourself first. It's going to pay off. And this, once you heal yourself, it's going to bring you a community that you can give back. See, like it speaks of Cancer, like feeling at home with friends and family. Specifically the group of friends I'm seeing here. Okay, so let's move on to your career, and then we'll do love, and then we'll do what we're gonna do, some advice. Okay, so let's start with career then. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, what are the next big changes in career for my group number 1? What do they need to know in regards to their career? Thank you. It seems like you've been waiting for and hear for an opportunity, perhaps. I'm gonna say you will hear back from them. I feel like you have been facing some rejection or afraid from rejection. But if you've been waiting to hear from a job, for example, or an opportunity or a promotion, I do see celebrating. I do see news, okay? And for some of you, I definitely see traveling here in the cards, movements to another place or another company or another career, because where you are right now, it's just, again, it doesn't seem to, for you, and it also doesn't seem to be paying the bills that much. It seems that where you are right now, it might be a bit dogmatic, to be honest, with the Hierophant here, but I do sense there is perhaps like something wasn't as shiny as it seems to be. But if you're thinking maybe of moving on to another company, another city for a job, it seems like it's a good move, to be honest. See? Let's see. But you will hear information. That's what I'm hearing. You will have a confirmation. Setting is really important. I feel like right now you might feel a bit stretched when it comes to money. But with the Emperor and the King of Swords here, I think this is fine. Like it's saying, like, be mindful with your money. Like you know how to be mindful with your money. You know how to, save during like skinny cow season, right? So when the fat cow season comes, you're gonna experience abundance. I don't know. I don't remember exactly that biblical reference, but that's what comes to mind. I think you're someone who knows or will know how to make lemonade out of lemons, like maybe from poverty to riches or even significant money. So yeah, I think for some of you have been struggled, but you're called right now to be very mind over heart when it comes to money. Okay, just kind of like be a bit more strict with your finances. You're going to be fine. But yeah, I think you're going to be able to find happiness in your career. But let me rephrase that. Yeah, see, it's time for saving. Okay, especially because, again, there might be some unforeseen circumstances but it won't last very long because it will lead you to where you need to go. So my advice here, especially if you're planning to move to another city with a chariot here, yes, mind your finances. If you need to pay a lawyer or deal with some sort of legal fee, definitely just save. But like I mentioned, you will be fine. We have the Emperor here. You're meant for leadership positions, group number 1. And for some of you, you're really meant to go at it alone, okay? I sense some of you might also be struggling with a bit of trouble with a boss here with the Emperor. Any advice? Please, spirits, be clear in what group number 1 needs to know in regards to career for 2025. Yeah, it seems for some of you there is a lot of stress. You've been thinking perhaps going it by yourself. If you're planning to leave a job or just going out by yourself, Spirit says take the leap because you have all that you need in able to be an independent entrepreneur. But keep your move silent. Like, don't be sharing around, especially with your boss or your co-workers. Anything else, Spirit, when it comes to career? Yeah, keep things to yourself. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Like, don't share too much. If you have a lot of money or if don't boast, especially with people around your co-workers. Just move in silence is kind of what I'm saying. Reward will come to you, but it will require some time. Okay, so that's why I'm saying, like, make sure you save. There might be some stress in the next perhaps 1 to 3 months is what I'm hearing, but eventually you will see the light, and there's definitely a lot of like a new opportunity that will come out of nowhere, and it will make you very happy. Any advice, Spirit guys, when it comes to career for group number 1 in All right, so sorry about that, my memory ran full and I wasn't sure why. So let's give you an advice as to how to make the best, I don't know, how to step the best foot forward into this in 25 when it comes to your career. Any advice for pile number 1 for their career in 2025? Spirit guys, Archangels and Angels, can I have less please? But I'm already hearing the message. It's like what we've discussed, like be fearless into expressing your true self-expression. Also, we have here, surround yourself with protective energy. This can be literally by, doing some meditation, some healing. But at the same time, if you know, because I see there is a lot of energy right now causing you anxiety, if you know, it says here, trust your instincts, that a person, a group of people, a job, it's not being good for your health, trust that and protect yourself because it is true. You're not crazy. You need to be in a place, you deserve to be in a career where you feel loved and taken care of. So take note when you're feeling not the best around people or at your career. And if that is true, definitely have the courage to move forward because you will be taken care of. At the same time, like the Shaolin master, you know when to strike and you know when to defend yourself and you know when to do nothing. So this is not like you're gonna lash out at your boss or co-workers, but you're basically, again, like the high priestess. You're gonna keep the intuitive messages to yourself and move in silence. Maybe look for another job, right? But don't go around and like be lashing out at anybody, but for sure, if you feel that this is not the right place for you, as I mentioned, this card is letting you know it's time to move on. Okay, so I hope that helps, group number 1. So let's move on to your love life. I'm just gonna quickly clear the space and the energy a little bit, Spirit guys. Can you please give us messages that are for the greatest good for pile number 1. Cleanse this energy with light and love, and let's move to the next section. Please share whatever you deem is necessary for group number 1 to know. What next big positive changes are we expecting in 2025 for pile number 1? We already talked about sexiness, a lot of attractiveness, and suitors as well, and self-love, which is great. We're also have here amazing. So it says contemplate your love life with optimism. This one's in Spanish, so you just have to believe me if you don't know Spanish. And next year, give this relationship an opportunity. So I see these two ways. Give an opportunity to yourself. I know that kind of sucks to hear, but listen, don't go yet. Give an opportunity to yourself to express your full potential, to go for what you want, for being yourself, and trust that the right person will come. Because yes, the right person will be attracted to your true personality, okay? But right now, it says free yourself here. You need to get rid of something else. I don't know what that is, because we're talking about love. Maybe it's a person, okay, or a group of people, in order to attract a soulmate. And this soulmate, you know, it will be good for you because they will express themselves clearly, and you will not afraid to express yourself with this person. There will also be a lot of chemistry and fun flirting, and it will feel effortless. So once you let go of that situation that we talked about previously, for sure you will be attracting people that are more suited to you. You definitely will be attracting romance, but you always need to fall in love with yourself. So here again, this message is pretty clear, so I'm sorry it doesn't fit for you, but I'm hearing right now that you're trying to force something that is not for you. It says here, open your mind. The person that your soulmate might differ from the type of person that you hope to meet. So this won't be for everybody, but if you know, you know, this is for you, girl or man or guy. Perhaps you're trying to date someone that you know deep down is not for you. This message has come up a lot throughout the reading. It probably is someone different, okay? And you will know it's someone different because you will feel good, and you don't will feel the need to be someone that you're not. Also with the 8th house card, the intimacy in this is going to be amazing, but also the level of your conversations is going to be super intimate and almost effortless. Anything else for big positive changes for my pile number 1 in the love department? Persevere and you will overcome problems. So if you're having a bit of trouble in your romantic life, it says look at your love life with optimism here. And yeah, persevere and you will definitely, this is a bump in the road. Also, you're too much concerned with sexual matters. Like I said, there might be a lot of sexual relationships, if you're age appropriate, of course, coming in the next year. Just, be careful and do what you must, but carefully, right? And there's going to be, again, a lot of romance celebration parties. So chances are you're miming a lot of potential partners at parties as well. So I do see a lot of fun and meeting a lot of new people, and an increase in material wealth, so all in all, you will be shown the way. But again, you must kind of like release something from the past and almost like reconcile yourself with, I don't know, a father figure, a mother figure, a family figure. Again, that 12th house energy that we saw, like the Chiron energy, the healing, a lot of subconscious patterns are going to come to the surface, and that would allow you to heal, which will allow you to, meet more people. And we have here older men. Okay, so again, it might be a father figure, or this person might help you or guide you, or the person that you might meet here will be an older man, if that applies to you. Alrighty, so let's close pile number 1. Overall, amazing messages with one last guidance here. Anything else? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels for pile number 1 before we leave. Mending. Oh, this is really nice. Never ending story. Yeah, for some of you, this will be mending a relationship with family members, with a friend. Again, something about healing relationships, perhaps healing with yourself. That's going to be a huge thing for you in 2025, and it's going to bring a lot of peace, maturity, growth, and even romance. Okay, so yeah, that's it for you, pile number 1. I hope that was helpful and that you have a wonderful, happy new year. Hopefully we'll see each other around here more. So if you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you have a wonderful day. Bye. Hello, group number 2. Good to see you. If you're here, let's see what big next positive changes will come your way in 2025. So spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please guide me with light, with love to provide guidance. I'm very thankful that I can be the vessel of this information for the best, greater good of pile number 2. And let's see what areas, pile number 2, what big happy changes are coming pile number 2 in 2025. Ooh, okay. We already have 4th house root, so a lot of positive changes in your family, home, at home, right? So let's see what's that about. Okay, anything else, Spirit? What positive big changes are coming for pile number 2 in 2020? Ooh, 5, Saturn, wisdom. Okay, let's keep going. One more, please. Well, 2 more. Okay, fine. And then we have the 5th house, which I already saw before, but I didn't want to keep coming about. So here, I'm already getting, if you live with other people, okay, if you're married, if you live with your family, if you just live with your partner, things are definitely going to pick up. I feel like sometimes some of you might have been experiencing some sort of difficulty, friction, not necessarily huge fights, okay, but if you have, things are going to definitely being smoothed out. I see more love. But again, I see things have been a bit challenging around your home life, perhaps with roommates, perhaps with family, with a partner, like I mentioned. But I think these challenges with love and compassion are going to improve. At the same time, say you live with a partner, this is not going to resonate with everybody. I do see, I'm not going to lie, some fights, but that are going to lead to more understanding of how each of you see the world. Again, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but if you live with a partner, family, I'm getting more love here. The thing is, like, you, and even if you don't live with them, like, you might see the world a bit different, and then your perspective might clash, right? Like the way you perceive, or for some of you, even if you have a partner, like perhaps you have different love languages and different ways that you express and feel love, and this can bring a lot of challenges. But I do see an expansion here of understanding, of comprehension, on a compromise, and understanding how both of you or the people around you see the world. Okay. If you are single, I do see that again there's gonna be an expansion in your love life. Okay, there might be, especially I'm getting a fire sign, kind of like a Sagittarius, right? But it can be a Leo as well, not necessarily fire sign, earth sign. There might be more romance or a partner in your life, not without conflict. Okay, you definitely might be a big challenge in the way you see the world, but overall, like, the inner values are pretty similar. It's just the way you see the world, it's a bit different. But I do see that you are very beautiful, okay? Pile number 2, very sexy. At least that's how you are perceived here with the ascendant outlook. Perhaps people really like the way you dress, or you're gonna be putting more care into the way you dress and your appearance in 2025. Okay, people perceive it to be very beautiful, very passionate. People, even random strangers in the street, they fall in love with you, or at least they fall in lust with you. But I don't know, there might be something that where perhaps they might think that it's a bit hard to get to you, or that you are a bit challenging, or for some reason, I don't know, a bit hard to get. But I do see here, like I'm saying, like some of the blessings are definitely family and home life, more expansion in your love life and closer relationships with your love life through hard communications, tough communications that are not easy to have. But if you are able to manage that and reconcile differences and being honest with each other, I do definitely see a more like an ease. I also see like you're probably going to be taking some vacations here with a 9th house, and seeking, for some of you, you're even going to get into grad school or higher education. Here with the, I forget how do you call this, this animal in English, the camello. You might be, well, I forget how you call that. You have to remind me that, please. But you might travel somewhere where this animal expresses, right? So yes, let's keep looking here. But I do see overall quite an exciting year. There is a lot of red, a lot of love, a lot of adventure. I do feel like 2025 is going to be a year of adventure and growth, and material growth I'm hearing. Anyway, let's continue. So what else is big positive changes are coming to house number 2 in 2025? Spirit guides are interesting. Yeah, first chakra, Archangel Michael. So you're definitely, again, you're gonna be quite a passionate year for you. Okay, it can be quite literally, so very passionate in terms of, like sex, but at the same time you're gonna be in a position that with the Saturn here and the challenge here, like it might be a position where you're gonna ruffle some feathers, perhaps with your partner, your parents, maybe you're moving somewhere else, right? And not everybody is going to be happy with that decision. Like there's a decision that you're gonna take. Like say for example, I don't know, your family wants you to study biology, but you really want to be a singer or an actress, and you're gonna do it, okay? You're not gonna care what everybody else tells you because you know yourself. Like I feel with all this red and pink, you're a very beautiful person and quite passionate. I'm hearing Aries as well, a little fire here. And yeah, there might be some opposition, but you know deep down that this will bring you abundance, okay? So I see a lot of confidence. I'll see you just getting into adventure. Like if you want to travel the world, you're gonna do it. If you want to take on in a new challenge, in a new career, be more like in the public eye, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it with confidence. At the same time, yes, it will bring some conflict, but with the 4th house here, I do see eventually these conflicts being resolved. So say this keeps coming, like say your parents or your partner might be a little bit at the beginning, like, no, why are you gonna do that? Eventually they will turn around and support you in whatever that is. Anything else, spirit guides, archangels, and angels, that big positive changes before we move into career and love? We have here turn knowledge into wisdom. See, a lot of higher education. It seems like some of you are going to be starting school, or like here with the wolf spirit, it's like you're the leader of the pack. Like I see you taking charge of your own destiny, and there's something that you know you're good at and that you want to do and you will be doing. And maybe this is something a bit more playful, like again, completely with fashion, with artistry, with showmanship, but you're definitely going to be just more adventure, having more adventure and taking more risks. And you're gonna be like basically like trampling like a restaurant over anybody or anyone who doesn't let you get your way, and not in a bad way. It's like if you have a dream and if people are saying like, no, only when pigs fly or whatever, you're like, whatever, move away, boom, and that's it. So yeah, use your mind wisely, okay? Because I do see a lot of fire. I do see a lot of opportunities, but take decisions. So the advice here is like, listen, be playful, trust your instinct, but at the same time, like maybe think twice, and once you see it, just don't look back. And even though this lady is looking back, just go and do what you need to do, because my friend, you're gonna be shining. All right, you're a star. For quite a few, some of you, I'm hearing you want to be a singer, you want to be a star, and this is your sign that yes, you have the looks, the talent, and what you need to do so to accomplish. And no, it's not gonna come without its challenges, but again, you have the potential to do it, and I feel like you know it. Okay, so that's good. Definitely some sort of form of recognition in 2025 for you, pile number 2. Alrighty, let's move into your career now, and then we'll do love and general messages. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, what does pile number 2 need to listen to in regards to their career? Next big positive changes in 2025 for my group 2. Ooh, what is this about? We have here, we're talking positive changes. So again, a lot of home life. So I don't know if you're going to be purchasing a home, moving a home, renovating your home, but your home is going to be looking really nice. You're going to be feeling really good, and your career is going to be able to support that. It feels like it's going to be very stable. You're going to be very stable at your career, okay? It's going to bring you a lot of money. Again, you might have options, but overall, I do see with the 7 of Swords and 7 of Cups here, I do see a lot of options and opportunities coming your way. Like someone might offer you a contract, a deal. I do see a lot of stability. We're going to take a closer look at that Seven of Swords. But overall, this is quite positive. It is possible, what is this, that you might decide to leave a career because you're offered more money or something better somewhere else, which I mean, why not? Yeah, honestly, you might be bored, or you might be looking, some of you are looking behind your boss's back or whatever. You're kind of like getting a bit bored of the stability, okay? And instead you're going, yeah, like you might be kind of bored of the same old, and you're moving towards maybe like more independence or something else. And yes, with the Three of Swords over here, and it's going to be a good decision. I'm not gonna lie, but again, it might not come without its hardships. You might be hearing crickets for a while, right? If you're an entrepreneur, a social media fear or something. But eventually, right, you might spend some restless nights. But this adventure eventually will be good for you. So yeah, I think all in all, money is looking good. Careers looking good in 2025 for you. Yeah, some of you are called to be your own boss, right? Or at least move forward. Maybe someone will offer you a leadership position. And yeah, someone else is going to be really sad to see you go. But I think this is going to be really good for you. Okay, anything else? That big changes that my pile number 2 needs to know for 2025. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like you're going to be taking a decision to move towards something that you love. That it's a recurring theme. Okay, so maybe a more creative feel, or just something that fills your heart. And you're going to close a cycle with something else. You're going to say, you know, enough is enough. It was fun while it lasted, but I want more money or more freedom or more creativity here. And yeah, more stability. And I think like all in all, this is going to be a good decision. So any advice for my group number 2 when it comes to their career and big positive changes in 2025, Spirit guys? Excellent. So here we have Wise One, grow within your current situation. So all in all, group number 2, I do think you know what you're doing. It seems to me that you're confident, you know who you are, you have worked hard for it, and you're gonna have, if you don't feel like you have it, you will have a solid group of people, whether that is friends, family, partners, whatever, that are going to be supporting you, and you're going to be growing career-wise from a current old situation, whether that is a promotion or another career or a new job for sure. You know who you are, yeah. Trust your instincts, moves gracefully. You seem with all the cards that were here before, especially with the Ascendant, a lot of Leo energy here. It seems to me that you're quite a charmer, like you know how to work a room, even if you're an introvert and you tell me, no. I feel like you do have some people skills, okay? Or if you don't feel that way, I think you are quite competent, basically, right? And people see you this way. You are confident in yourself and you will know exactly what you need to do in the right moment. Anything else career-wise? Maybe you can look here with the tea leaves. Anything else, Spirit guys? Group number 2 needs to know. Big positive changes for 2025. Thank you. Advice from a friend. Okay, what else? What is here? Major challenge to overcome. Yeah, there is a major adventure ahead of you. So maybe a friend will give you a good advice. Maybe it's me, maybe it's someone else that will help you understand what direction you need to take, right? And this can be, like I mentioned, you're highly thought of. You're very, very popular, okay, and very confident. Some people might be jealous of that, but you don't need to worry about that. And I do see an increase in wealth, right? Like I mentioned here with the Ace of Pentacles in 2025. So overall, excellent energy is very, very good. So the advice here is keeping yourself, keeping confident, and right, move gracefully, which I think you have a good emotional IQ, right? So let's move on to the love portion. So Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please guide me and support me as we seek guidance for group number 2 in their love life in 2025. So here, let's get some what big positive changes can group number 2 expect. Ooh, in 2025. Oh, very nice. So this is group number 1. Also got this. So give me 1 second. Sorry, so group number 1 also got this. So it says contemplate your life with optimism, and we have here let your friends help you. So again, if you're single, for example, let your friends help you. Chances are you might meet people through your friends. All in all, I think this is quite positive cards, but let's dig deeper. Let's see what else is going on there. Okay, so I do see fun. Just be careful a little bit in 2025. There might be someone that you meet through your friends that presents themselves as the love of your life. Like they're very charming. You're probably very attractive, so you probably attract a lot of people. But just know there might be people that present themselves as your soulmate. But just don't ignore the red flags, okay? Don't ignore the red flags, because although there is a lot of chemistry, this person is more likely than not to be a karmic, okay? And has some codependency issues, or you might as well have some codependency issues. So the thing here is like, just keep going out with your friends. You probably meet a lot of people. One in particular will definitely call your attention, but don't ignore the red flags, okay? Any other big positive changes? Yeah, a lot of flirting, okay? You're probably separating with somebody. This person might be coming back, but this is I feel like when they come back here with or require love. So this might be an ex, honestly. So you might be hearing from them, but by the time they come back, yeah. So this is not for everybody. I'm sorry, I laugh. I don't mean to laugh. It's just like, I feel like someone, like a dog coming with their tail between their legs. You're going to be flirting with the other people. This can be your ex, and they're going to be presenting themselves as, oh, I've changed or whatever. Don't ignore the red flags. I do see a new love coming from you here. It's really going to be, with honeymoon here, quite a lovely connection. And this person is going to be very family oriented, okay? They might even have a kid. That will be for everybody. This can lead to higher commitment here with matrimony. But again, there is some codependency issues that I feel you also need to deal with. But yes, and this can only be with you doing this through isolation, right? So this also is a bit of a warning to jumping from relationship to relationship in 2025. Just give yourself a bit of space, but I do see a new love coming in, honestly, with the potential, because tarot is not set in stone, okay? With the potential to honestly becoming something really serious in the future. So that's super exciting. All right, any last advice for my group number 2 moving towards 2025 overall? I really love this reading. It's very energizing. Any advice? Working, okay. Mending, not for you. And Jean, and a change in the wind. Very, very interesting. So for some of you, there might have been, I almost feel in here a bit of frustration, a sensation that you have been repeating here, some sort of pattern with around an orphan. Maybe you're feeling lonely. Some of you have been single for a while. But the advice here is like, try to mend, if you will, reconcile with what is inevitable, right? Because as soon as you accept things how they are, there will be a change in the way. Like some of you, okay, I think I'm getting it right. Some of you have been feeling stuck, okay, for a while. Maybe in 2024, like nothing happens, crickets, repeating, going on bad dates, or whatever it is. But I feel like next year it's all about fire for you, which is gonna be so fun. So whatever you are imagining, whatever you're visualizing, chances are you can accomplish. So I think you are transitioning from yin energy in 2024 to a yang energy. So more masculine, more action oriented, more fire, and you're gonna have people around you that are gonna help you and support you, which is super important, and that's gonna lead you to a lot of happiness. So I hope that's helpful. Overall, it's an excellent reading. I loved it, and I hope that's helpful to you. If you liked it, feel free to like and subscribe, and hopefully we see each other around here in the next video. Take care. Bye, group number 2. Hi, now group number 3. If you're here, then let's take a look at what next big positive changes are coming for you in 2025. Thank you so much for being here, and let's see what's going on. So spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please guide me and protect me as I see guidance for group number 3. What are some big next positive changes for group number 3 in 2025? Ooh, okay, we have allowing as well as balance, very semi-sextile, very positive cards. Then we have Leo, the lover, and then we have, wow, you have 4 cards. Interesting. At the bottom we have the 12th house surrender, so we're gonna do not 3 or 4, so a lot of gifts in 2025. These cards were in group number 1 as well, so if you feel called to group number 1, only if you do so, feel free to watch that group as well. So overall, I think some of you guys are allowing yourself to be open to love, which is a beautiful message. Some of you might have not been dating for a while, or maybe you have been, I don't know, a bit scratched, or not even with friends or family. I do see here allowing yourself to love yourself, okay, not be so hard of yourself, but also letting other people in, okay. I see a lot of healing, and it doesn't even feel forceful. It almost feels like pile number 2 was like a lot of fire, and it's really fun. This one almost, even though we have Leo and Scorpio here, which are kind of like governed by Mars, well, it's actually the 8th house, but it reminds me of Scorpio. I do feel it's kind of like almost like, you know, like surrendering yourself. It feels like almost like, you know what, I just want to let love in. So I do see here with the semi-sextile, you're allowing yourself to be open to new possibilities, and that's gonna bring a lot of healing, right? Yeah, and here with Cancer, the 12th house, this healing that comes from within. I think you're also going to have a lot of relationships, friendship, but especially with yourself, that it's just going to bring you a lot of peace. But let's see what else. Transformation. Okay, yeah, see, like I do see that you're going to be transforming yourself. You're going to be a lot more agreeable. You're gonna be allowing people into your life. You're gonna be feeling a lot more, more communicative. Like you're gonna see a lot of connections, a lot of friends. I think I see a lot of healing in your social life. You're gonna be feeling a lot of social. You're gonna be having a lot of happiness from your social connections. You might be volunteering, I'm hearing traveling, but very Aquarius, very group oriented, very society oriented, I see here in this 2025 for you. Okay, so that's really nice. Yes, see, craft and flow, like it's kind of cool. Like it feels kind of easy with semi-sextile here, and flow, like your connections especially are gonna be flowing. It's gonna be very balanced. Craft, like your life is going to feel at peace. Like you're gonna have what you need to be feeling at ease, especially in your connections. I love this energy for you. And yeah, for some of you, you're gonna definitely be traveling or doing a lot of group activities. Okay, but let's see what else. What next big happy changes are gonna bring for 2025 for my group number 3, spirit guides? What does my group number 3 needs to hear? Oh, see, caring connections, what I was telling you about. Oh man, this is good. So that there is their confirmation. Some of you, okay, Especially if you're already dating someone, okay, this won't apply for everybody, all right? But I do see some of you getting engaged, married, and getting some kids, so that's gonna be kind of fun. But overall, I feel like you're gonna be feeling loved, taken care of, taking vacations with your friends, all right? A lot of caring connections, like people, especially people in balance. You might be a Libra, you might be dealing with a Libra, doesn't matter if you're not, it's okay. But I do feel like bringing balance into your connections and into your life is going to be a huge thing for you in this year. Like you're going to have a lot of peace. You're not going to be overdoing anything in any aspect. Like you're not going to be feeling overworked. You know, you're going to be dedicating a lot of time to one specific aspect. It's just going to be very, very balanced, or that's something that you're going to be aiming for in the next year. It feels just so nice and at peace. I do see you getting more in touch with your creative side, so something like painting. I'm hearing kind of like bamboo. I don't know if you do some sort of craft or something with bamboo, but there you go. A lot of like chimes maybe. Sorry, I think there is sort of an ambulance, so excuse me if there is a bit of noise, but yeah, maybe you're gonna be volunteering, right, with an ambulance or something, but no, you're gonna be fine. But yeah, you're gonna be more connected to your spirit. Whoa, see, it doesn't, like, balance keeps coming up here. I'll just pause the video a second until the ambulance is gone. There we go, a little bit of noise, it's fine, all right? But yeah, see, balance keeps coming up for you. So next year is gonna be all about balance, stability, a lot of force here as well, right? With 22, 2 plus 2, 4, a lot of force going on. But I do think you're gonna be feeling very, very happy. There might be some issues here with money, like maybe you're feeling like, okay, perhaps you want to be an artist or something like that, but you're afraid you won't have a lot of money. I do see you though, like your social connections will come into help. Like overall, I do feel like you're gonna have a really nice year. And you're going to be expressing yourself more creatively. Some of you might even go into some sort of tarot or Reiki or spiritual practice as a service. We'll look a little bit more into that, into your career. And I also see actually a romantic love. Again, some of you might get into a partnership. But overall, I think a key theme on this year is flow, is a state of being of gratefulness, a lot of patience, all things come in good time. And I think in the next year you're gonna walk away from the need to always need to know everything all the time. You're gonna be very happy in your presence, and that's gonna bring you fulfillment. And look at that again, balance too. I would be surprised if there's some sort of Libra placement in you or your dear ones, honestly. But yes, a lot of balance, a lot of contracts here. So yeah, some of you, I think, again, you're going to be exploring new creative and even spiritual hobbies. This file feels extremely spiritual, like you have intuitive gifts as well. And you might consider using that, well, am I even lying or what? But it says here, action door to spirit and magician. So you might be taking action to use your spiritual gifts to help the greater good. So if you've been thinking of doing something spiritual, well, this is your sign. You definitely have what it takes. This is you have a beautiful aura. Pile number 3 feels like extremely spiritual group. So let's dig a little bit deeper into your career. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels. What does my group number 3 needs to know? Big positive changes. Yeah, I think you're going to be fine when it comes to money, okay? You're slowly going to see your money rise, okay? Slowly, but continuously, okay? Slowly but steady. Nothing super huge, but you're going to be, again, your cup is going to be flowing. Perhaps in the past, you have been quite stressed. Ooh, look at that. The stress just flew out of my table. So you're like, get out of here, stress. And I think this is almost like divine protection. Like maybe in the past you have been conflict, again, balance too. Like seriously, like I think next year it's all about being at peace and helping others and just being happy. And I do see perhaps you're a bit concerned with your finances, but I do think you're going to be taken care by a community, okay, whether it's your family, friends, partners. And perhaps money looks a bit restrictive, but you don't have to worry too much about money, because this year, I know this message kind of sucks, but I think it's a wonderful message. This year, you're meant to be taken care of by the universe, by those around you, in order for you to focus into more spiritual and communitarian pursuits and artistic pursuits, actually. So anything else, Spirit, for group number 3 in regards to their career? Yeah, I think that perhaps you felt betrayed in the past, right? When it comes to a contract, perhaps I feel like you're a smart soul, a very wise soul here with Virgo, but also quite spiritual. So maybe there was some sort of like, I don't know, like a person with something that was very materialistic, like something you felt like betrayed maybe, or if not, I would be careful, something like that, right, with a contract. But again, overall, I think you will be taken care of, and there is a lot of community here. So I don't know if you have a partner that will provide for you, family that will provide for you, a group that will provide for you, maybe like a man, right, a contract with a Libra. Okay, so this can be also a boss. But what is the 7 of Swords? Yeah, some of you might have gotten fired or laid off. Okay, I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm sorry, this is my reaction to uncomfortable situations. But anyway, or if this happens, you already know, right? Like, I'm telling you, anything new, like, let's cancel anything like this happening. The point is, you will be taken care of. I do see money in your future for sure, but this is a steady flow, like money that keeps growing and growing and growing, right? But eventually leads to a lot of success. And again, here it's more about exploring your artistic side, your spiritual side, your intuitive side. You're the high priestess, male or female, right? And this will bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Some of you might struggle, not all of you, with some sort of addiction perhaps. That will be easing, again, thanks to a community, to a group. So all in all, you will be taken care of, and you will have the opportunity to express your true creative self and help others with your gifts. Okay, so that's very beautiful, group number 3. Any advice? Ooh, see what I'm saying? You're the hermit, super like retreat and recharge. Yeah, this is like, again, you're a super spiritual person. And it's this year, career-wise, it is time for you to prioritize your well-being. So again, if some of you, this is easy for me to say, okay, I'm not trying to downgrade if you got fired or anything like that. Not at all. I'm just trying to read the energy here. But if this happened, just know that it was for your greater good. You're meant to be, even if you're an introvert, it feels to me with these cards that you are quite a humanitarian and someone that would be happy and to serve others, to work with others, to exchange energy with others. And yeah, so perhaps actually in previous jobs you were meant to be isolated a lot, but actually, even though if it's good to retreat for yourself, I think in your career wise, serving the community, working with others, with other people is what's going to bring you the most joy. Okay, so be brave and honest, especially with yourself. Like if you feel like you should go towards one specific career, but perhaps like a higher good, like a more spiritual volunteering, I don't know, non-for-profit or something else, right? That involves kind of being out there with people. It's really what is fulfilling your heart. All in all, super, super beautiful energies. Also, I have to say that it feels like you're quite a wise person. Like you feel like a teacher. I'm getting indigo child, rainbow child, someone quite spiritual, someone that can help others drop their shield and guide others. Like a mentor, like a master, basically. Okay. Alrighty, so let's move on to your love portion, group number 3. So spirit guides, archangels, and angels. What next big positive changes in love are coming for group number 3? Some of you have been waiting for a while. maybe not. Maybe you dealt recently with a unrequited love. Again, this will be a message for everybody, okay? Because you guys were a bit too different in some sense. Some of you were really different religions, okay? This was again a true love, and there might be some reconciliation. That won't be for everybody, but for some of you there was actually like genuine love. It's just like the values were not necessarily aligned there. And I don't like saying, oh, your ex is gonna come back, okay? I don't love that message, but for some of you that might be. For other of you, you have been waiting for a while and you are attracting. It was worth waiting, okay? It was definitely worth waiting for the right person, because you definitely have a new love here in 2025. Is that something that you're waiting for? And it's a soulmate, right? But again, everything is potential, so you have to act on it. As of now, see, this is what I was saying, like some of you need to let go of your ex, right? Just let it go, like for real, let it go, like, and maybe they will come back, maybe not. I see new love for most of you, but some of you are still dealing. And again, everyone has their timeline. If you still need to take time to heal from your past, take all the time you need, but some of you are going to be doing just that, and you're going to be focusing way more on your finances and your spirituality. And thanks to that, because you're going to be looking at life with more optimism, you're going to be attracting this new love, okay? Because for some of you, this person that you're separated with did deceive you here with the deception card in some ways. It doesn't have to be cheating, but maybe it is. This person might come back honestly, and they might offer an apology and really explain or try to explain what happened. And some of you, I was thinking of that, like be careful with red flags. And like I mentioned, some of you will able to reconcile and forgive them, not necessarily come back together. Of course, you are the owner of your own life, so do as you must, but at least you will have an apology, if you will. Let's say, like I mentioned, for some of you, you're gonna have a new love instead. So any advice for what should they do, my group, with this, well, let's see, so with this old person? This was somebody that was meant to be in your life, okay, to teach you a lesson. So there might be some communication that will offer some healing. Again, you don't need to do anything, group number 3. Just let things flow. And if this person comes back and apologize, that's fine. But I do think many of you, this person will make an effort to communicate their feelings, okay? But I don't want you to stay stuck in your past. In the meantime, just allow things to be, have trust in yourself, and keep moving on. Any advice again for my group number 3? Trust in high forces. This is a little bit too many. And stand your ground. That's the thing, group number 3. You don't need to do anything. You know your values. You're highly spiritual. You're a warrior of life. So stand in your ground, right? Like take charge of authority. Keep doing you, basically. And let this person come back. And then some of you are going to give an opportunity to this how do you say that, to this relationship. I honestly don't like delivering this message because it goes against what I personally would do, but this is kind of what the cards are saying. Okay, anything else? Yeah, but the most important part here is that you need to love yourself first. Stand your ground. Don't do anything. Just keep saying your ground. This person will likely come back and communicate with you with an apology. Okay, anything else that group number 1? Yeah, so there's going to be a change for the better, especially in your familial relationships. So that's quite positive. And there's definitely romance in the air, but that's going to happen when you focus more on your career. When you focus more on your career, then love will come. And again, it's balance. Again, some situations require careful balance, and I do think it has to be with balancing your love life and your career. But also we have this financial pinch, which is something that we saw in the cards too. So just kind of be mindful not to overspend. Look at that balance, keep your life in balance. All about like remaining in the middle. Also, there's to be a lot of areas. There's another card, so here's like Ram. a stubborn, aggressive person, so that might be this person from the past. We also have another run here. So, but you'll also be called to, in the face of this adversity, right? Just be like water, like balance. You don't need, this person can be aggressive or angry and come at you, but you don't need to respond with the same aggression, because you know yourself. You have quite confidence, if you will. All right, so let's get some final messages, and that's it. So, see, that's it. Literally, spirit guides, arcanians, and angels. Any other final messages for my group number 3, starting 2025? Oh, similar to pile number 2. Interesting. Let's see. We have here fork in the road. So there might be an important decision. To be fair, whoa, what is happening? Another Librian card, another balance card. So in the face of doubt, there's always going to be good sides and negative sides to every situation. Sometimes, some days you will feel lonely, some days you will feel blessed. But all you need to know is things are never as good as they seem or as bad as they seem. The answer lies in the middle, to keep yourself balanced. That's the message here, if it wasn't clear from before, right? Use your wisdom, right? Like rise above like extreme emotions. Like use your wisdom to see the good and the bad in every situation and take the middle road. That's the message for you, group number 3, because you are a wise owl, right? You are intuitive. You probably know this better than me. Alrighty, so I hope that helps. It was a beautiful, beautiful blessing. It was a pleasure reading your wonderful energy. Thank you again for being here. If you like it, feel free to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you around in another video. Take care. Bye.